Knowing this, you can plan your mornings or you can plan your evening, because we're asking for just 10 to 15 minutes. If you can do it every day, your vitamin D3 levels are going to go up. If you can do it twice a week, that is also recommended for great levels. Today I want to talk about, you've heard me talking about the importance of vitamin D3 levels in the body, and how many people we meet on a day-to-day basis that are deficient in it. It's not just India, it's across the UAE, it's in London, it's my patients across the US, Europe, Australia. Almost 1 in 1 has low levels of vitamin D3. Children, senior citizens, teenagers, and adults. It's not just your bones, it's your immune system that suffers when you have low vitamin D3 levels. It's the health of your skin, your hair, your sex hormones, your cholesterol. There's so much with vitamin D, and that's why I keep talking about not being deficient in this, having your regular checkups to make sure that you're not deficient. But today, let's use the sun as natural medicine. I do know in some places of the world, the ozone, pollution, etc., it affects the way we absorb the sunlight. We get sunlight on our skin. It affects that. We know that. But there's a simple way that no matter where we live in the world today, we are going to find out the best time that you should have that 10 to 15 to 20 minutes of exposure. It doesn't have to be every day. If you can do it every day, fantastic. It's not just good for your vitamin D3. It's great for your mood. It's great for your sleep cycles, your circadian rhythms. It's great for your energy levels, your neurotransmitters. But let's start off with maybe twice a week, 15 minutes, thrice a week, maybe 10 minutes. It's up to you, but the idea is to get it. So now on your phone, you may have an app called the weather app where you check your weather. If you scroll down, you will find something called a UVI index. That's a UVI, your ultraviolet index. When you wake up in the morning, all right, while the sun is rising, check your UVI. If it's 0, that's not the sunshine. It's still great sunshine for you, but it's not the sunshine where you can start making vitamin D. You need the UVB rays. Now, the moment the UVI moves to 1, any number greater than 0, 1, you can expose yourself to the sunlight. You can even expose it before that. It's gentle sun. It is the UVB rays that allows our body to build vitamin D3. So if you're just getting that early 10 minutes while the sun is rising, those are UVA rays. You're not making vitamin D3. It has to be UVB. Now, if you miss the morning, you can also get the evening. So if you're getting a sunset, check your UVI score. If it's above 0, it could be 1, it could be 2. It's great. That's the sunlight. You want to get it on your face. You want to get it on your arms. It's not going to damage your skin. You see, UVB goes up to 10, 11, or 12 in the morning when the sun is really hot. And that'll burn your skin, and that could be dangerous for your skin. So you want to get the edges of the day. All right? Usually very soon after the sun rises, your UVB rays start. So you want to get your 15 and 20 minutes there. It just feels like warmth on your body. It's not too hot. It's not burning your skin. And 10 to 15 to 20 minutes and you're done. All right? Now, if you decide to take the UVB rays at about 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, close to noon when the sun is right above you, that's not recommended because that sun will damage your skin. So you want to get the gentle rays. If you missed it, take it in the evening. 1 to 2 hours before sunset. Look at your score. If it's above 0, that's great sun. So you're not going to get the vitamin D benefits if the UV score is 0. If it's greater than 1, great. 1 is great. 2 is great. 3 and 4 starts to get hot, burning your skin. 5 starts to get dangerous. So just follow the simple rules. Now, if you don't have that app and you don't want to use an app, here's a simple prompt that you can just put in your ChatGPT. Just say, hey, let's say, for example, hey, I live in Mumbai city, India. All right. What time do UVB rays start in the morning? All right. And it'll give it to you 7:15, 7:20. You can get it in a second. If you're living in Sydney, if you're living in Canada, the prompt will be, hey, I live in Canada. I live in Sydney, Australia. All right. What is the best time for the UVB rays for me to use to get my vitamin D3? That's all you need to do. All right. Now, knowing this, you can plan your mornings or you can plan your evening, because we're asking for just 10 to 15 minutes. If you can do it every day, your vitamin D3 levels are going to go up. If you can do it twice a week, that is also recommended for great levels. Now, like I said, in certain countries around the world where there's pollution or the ozone is destroyed, no matter how much you stand in the sun, your D3 levels may not rise, which is why every 6 months to a year, you want to check your D3 levels. So if you are deficient, in spite of getting sunlight, you can take a supplement. Your doctor will give you a vitamin D3 supplement. There is no harm in taking vitamin D3 supplements if you are deficient. If you are taking vitamin D3 supplements and your levels go beyond the reference range, it can be extremely toxic to your liver, to your kidney. You want to be really careful of this. A lot of people start popping D3 supplements and they just go on forgetting to stop it. Their levels go above 100, the upper range, and it starts to get toxic for their kidneys, which is why you want to try to use nature as much as you can. That's why try to get your children's outdoor time in the evening before the sun is setting. Or maybe they're at school in the morning and hopefully they have some playtime where they can be out in sunlight as well. Now that 10 to 15 minutes, like right now in Mumbai, it's anytime from 7:15 in the morning. So usually 7:30 to 8, I put on a meditation video, I do my breath work, and I'm just getting in the sun for 30 minutes. Some days it's 20 minutes, some days it's 15 minutes, but I do this thrice a week, and hey, I've got enough sun for my vitamin D3 levels. This is something that all of us can do. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Now, there are some countries where the sun sets earlier, rises later, etc., etc. Again, look at your app and follow the UVI rule. The moment the sun is above zero, the UV is above zero, that's the time that you're making vitamin D3. Go out in the sun. You need 15 to 20 minutes max, and that's how it's going to work for you. If you have parents, if you have aging parents, if you have someone who's sick but not allergic to the sun, please give them sunlight in the morning and in the evening. It has a therapeutic effect on your brain, especially people with Alzheimer's, dementia, tuberculosis. I mean, it's great for tuberculosis, but hey, guess what? It's great for tuberculosis because it's also great for your lung health and your immune system. Just try to fit this in your day. That time doesn't have to be wasted. You could be making work calls. Sometimes I'm making work calls in the morning or in the evening in that 15 to 20 minutes. Or I call up my mom, I call up a friend. I'm just doing something. I may just be reading a book, listening to a podcast. Find something that you can do in that time. Make it valuable. Make it important to you, and that's how you end up getting sun. I can promise you one thing. The more sunlight you get, not just your D3 levels, your energy levels, your sleep cycles, the way you feel about yourself, just your neurotransmitters, your serotonin, your dopamine, all of that just functions naturally with sun. Remember one thing. If the sun disappeared, life on Earth would disappear within a couple of days. All life, that's how important the sun is. So imagine how important it is for trillions and trillions of cells within your body. Sometimes one of the best medicines is when you're sick, just sit out there in the sun as much as you can. You don't want to burn your skin. Remember that. Now, the darker your skin, that 10 minutes may have to become 20 minutes. If you're fair-skinned, okay, you will absorb it faster. So you can probably get away with 10 minutes or 15 minutes. The idea is consistency and small little nuggets of sunshine every day. I hope you have a great evening and a great night ahead.